NASCAR has all the data, do you feel like it puts them in a better, and either maybe an easier or more difficult position in the sense that like they can potentially tell maybe more whether something is intentional or not?
Yeah, I mean, man, you know, you got data and you got more information than you've ever had, and then you can go back and look at that stuff. I mean, obviously, Denny poured it out on the internet of pleading his case, right? And, you know, but the data is one thing. The other thing is things happen so quick, and it's in the spur of the moment. Like, it's super hard to go off of just data, right? You kind of, there's other things, and things happen really fast, and you don't know the emotions of somebody, and you don't know if, okay, something, I'm not saying this in this situation, but if something is broken or if it's a genuine mistake, or I don't think you can heavily rely on data. You can maybe look at that, but then you have to kind of look at the situation. You have to watch videos of it. You know, I think there's a lot more things going on, but yeah, the data seemed to be a big, I wouldn't say it's a big factor in what the decision they made, but yeah, it's definitely something I'm sure everyone's going to be, look what this guy did to me. Here's his data. He was wide open and never lifted and turned right or turned left, and I don't think you need to get too into that stuff. Honestly, it's like, you know when you get wrecked, you know, I mean, but yeah, the data side it's out there for the whole world to see, and it's a good tool to use if you want to try to get somebody in trouble. So it's almost like tattletaling to the principal, to be honest with you, but everyone goes about it their own way.
Gonna go to Claire?
Claire B. Lang, Sirius XM NASCAR Radio. The data is interesting to mere mortals who we watch it, we look on the internet, we're not race car drivers. At first I thought, I don't know if I'd want my data up on the internet. Would it bother you that, you know, somebody would post, hey, look what Blaney did, if it was you? Like, are drivers protective of that data? You guys get to see it a lot.
Yeah, I think it's a little different, right? Like, you know, that data really isn't public knowledge, right? No fan has SMT. Right, it's just the teams, and drivers look at every driver's SMT, right? They're in practice, you look at it, and it's well done in the garage, but it's not like a race scanner to where fans can look at that, right? You have it on, like, the broadcast a little bit, but it's not as sophisticated as what the SMT stuff is. So, me personally, I don't mind. If someone wants to look at my data, they can. There's nothing special on there. It's steering and brake and throttle and stuff like that, so it's really nothing special, but yeah, it is a little bit different. The fans, you know, don't really have access to that stuff to that level, but I really wouldn't mind. Honestly, I'd be more worried about my internet browser getting leaked than my data.
This is Harrison Burton, driver the number 21. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check out one of these two videos beside me. Visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.